Hi, good morning and welcome here to Kitty Miller Bay. We're here to photograph the most wonderful little shipwreck, or well, at least part of a wreck of the SS Speke. This ship, let me see if I can brighten you up a touch. There we go. This ship was a three-masted steel ship, ran aground here in around 1900, I think it was 5 or 6, something like that, and broke up on the reefs. Now here around Victoria, especially around Phillip Island, and the Bass Strait, or I think it's the Bass Strait or the Bass Sea that's out there, is notorious for taking on ships and winning mercilessly. This three-masted steel ship, not a boat, cracked here and almost immediately broke apart. I do believe the majority, if not all, of the sailors escaped. It's a very shallow area, but the nose or the bow of the ship came to rest here and has been rusting ever since. And as I show you now, the silhouette of this beautiful piece of old iron is wonderful against the rising sun, or in this case, the pre-twilight glow. So let me set up and talk you through. Okay, so you can't see anything at the moment, so I'm just going to increase. Oops, what am I doing? Just increasing our shutter speed just for a moment, just so I can at least compose this fabulous wreck. And as you can see, we have it in silhouette, rule of thirds ish. I think I probably want a bit more sky than this foreground at the moment, because there's no water, it's just rock, but never mind that at all. I think the key thing we just need to do is make sure that we are focused cleanly. Let's just check and make sure we are focused nicely on that silhouette. And normally at this time of the morning, I'm just going to come back to f16, and I'd normally do around about an 8-minute exposure, but I'm worried about that glow that's out there. So I'm thinking there may be, there's just a touch of a chance that we may blow out. We may blow out, so I am going to go 8 minutes. I'm probably going to come to F18. That looks about right. F18, because if we have a little look, oops, at our histogram, there's a tiniest little blob off to the right hand side, tiny little peak, that says that we may get close to a tiny bit of that sky blown out. But if it does, then I'll drop it down to a 2-minute exposure and capture that sky separately if necessary. But I think that's it. We're here about 40 minutes to an hour before dawn, about 50 minutes before dawn. 8 minutes is usually my go-to. You can see that beautiful blue and yellow and red glow. Kitty Miller in silhouette. I'm going to switch your light off. We don't want you casting any stray light on the scene. Just like that. We've got this set up. I'm just double checking. 8 minutes, f18, ISO 100, ISO 50. Done. I'm actually enjoying, love these, the colours and contrasts of this seaweed. I'm just trying to find a composition to incorporate them, but I'm struggling a little bit. Maybe I was looking the wrong way. I think there is an image here. What I'm going to do, and instead of getting low, which was my initial thought, I'm actually going to get high and look down on this the scene. Okay, let's have a little look at this. There we go. And again, I'm using those two Indigrads. I am going to look and see what this polarizer does. And wow, look at the difference. Just look at that. Full glare. And seeing that dark water, which gives a great contrast with that yellow. And really the star is just this absolutely glorious yellow and brown and red seaweed. We have part of the SS Speke here on the left hand, well, almost left hand centre, but it's just straighten up. And how much of that headland do I want in? A tiny bit more, I think. Just, oh, do we want, how much do we want? I want some of that light, so I'm going to place that on the left hand third and have that water just off to our right hand side, leading our way in. And I think 40 seconds should do us. There's not an awful lot of texture in that sky. I'm going to focus stack this because, so if I'm going to focus stack it, I'm just going to shorten our exposure. There we go, 15 seconds. The reason why I'm going to focus stack is because that seaweed is very important in this image. The colour, the texture of it is really important. So I want to capture that, make sure that's sharp, at least until the SS Speke and maybe just beyond. And then from there, I'm more than happy to let the background soften and just go out of focus. what is best for this composition. I still like that headland. I think this is going to be a strip pano. We've got a tiny bit of colour happening way out there, which is casting some nice glow. Nice. Okay. Straight in, let's... I'm going to take this front, we're at 5 seconds. I'm going to take these front rocks just to have them, but I think they're actually going to be cut out of the final image. The key things are this little bank of rocks on the right hand side, and that ridge of rocks with the sun and the glow just beyond them. And of course that headland, which I'm using in nearly every shot. I just love the way that just comes in and just brings you into the left hand side of that image. See if we can capture a bit of that sky, get closer in. And the sun's beating us. It's going away. It's going and gone. We tried. We did try. But again, we're using these beautiful rocks and the power of these waves. When these waves come in, we want that white water coming in, that slight slither of colour still there. We want a good wave. To come in. Nice. Beautiful. You can think of nothing better than playing around at the seaside. So if that's worked out, I'll pop that up now. So. So found a lovely little composition here, just adjusting the polarizer, and you can see the difference that makes just switching that polarizer on means that I can see through the water and capture all that beautiful texture. So I'm going to focus stack this. I'm at 2 seconds, and that's so I can capture some of the small bits of movement in the water as it's splashing about. I really want, you can't have everything, a huge wave to fill this pool on the right with white water. I'm not going to get that, but I do like the way this pinnacle of rock, just plinth of rock, just leads your eye out with this amazing seaweed. The colour and texture is just amazing. It's beautiful. And then that's leading us out to that super dramatic sky. Can't ask for more, just cannot ask for more. And I think I'm going to throw on a 6-stop and do a 2-minute exposure. I'm just going to focus halfway in, lock that. Whoops. Let's see what we can get that cloud doing for us. Come up to 2 minutes. Remember, 1 second with a 6-stop gives us 1 minute. So that should give us 2 minutes. Do I want to just drop this slightly? Maybe slightly. And let's just go with that. There we go. Listen, thank you very much for joining me here at Kitty Miller Bay, the SS Speke. Pity we didn't have the tide we required, but you can't have everything. So please, as I say every week, please look after yourself, your loved ones, and until next time, see ya.